In his final days in office, President Biden has decided to implement a type of scorched earth energy policy. Mr. Biden has indefinitely banned offshore oil and gas development in over 625 million acres of coastal waters. Media is describing it as most of the federal waters. They're on the East Coast, the West Coast, the Gulf of Mexico, and up north in northern Bering Strait. Now, Mr. Biden says the drilling is not worth the risks, and it's not needed to meet the country's energy needs. Now, this is a scorched earth energy policy because Mr. Biden is using the remaining days that he has in office to limit the ability of the incoming Trump administration to set its own energy policy. Now, these permanent bans effectively handcuff both industry and government. They ignore future needs for energy and the potential for new technologies. Now, Mr. Biden claims the coastal communities back his action because they know that offshore drilling can cause irreversible damage. Now, this is an ironic twist because Biden has spent the past several years promoting massive development of offshore wind generation along the Northeast coast. And this offshore wind development has been linked by environmental groups and citizen rights organizations with a sudden spike in whale deaths, especially deaths in critically endangered species like the North Atlantic right whale. Now, federal agencies claim there's no established link between wind development and whale deaths, but the groups that oppose these offshore wind developments argue that the sounds associated with driving the piles for these massive turbines push the whales out of their normal habitat and into the path of ships where they're struck and killed. So it's ironic that governments are willing to ban the use and development of effective, affordable, and reliable energy sources to, quote, protect the environment, while they're happy to subsidize and promote the development of unreliable and expensive energy that harms the environment. More and more, government energy policy seems like it's destroying the environment to protect it.